guys, what's going on? Today, we're going to be talking about what is the type of clouds that is named after one of the most famous explorers. It is called the Magellan clouds. Now, ever noticed the explorer Magellan? That is what the clouds I'm talking about today is what's named after on, guys. So let's get down to business. Alright, so there is two types of clouds. There is the small one and the large one. Now, the large one is a nearby galaxy once considered to be an irregular type until astronomers study it more closely. It now turns out to be an irregular with the bar across his heart. Like heart, bar. Across it. Okay, this is it. It may once have been a spado. Remember spados. The LMC, also known as Large Magellan Cloud, is visible in Earth's southern hemisphere skies. So, well, the southern hemisphere is like where South America and Central America are. I'm sorry, but Magellan clouds cannot be available in North America. Yeah. Well, in the southern hemisphere, it also has the companion dwarf galaxy named the Small Magellan Cloud, or SMC for short. The Milky Way is consuming gas that is flowing from the Magellan Clouds in a stream called the Magellan Stream. It's like a river that travels to the Milky Way. If I should notice. This is the Milky Way, and a stream runs into it. Is how I can explain it. But eventually, these two smaller galaxies might collide with the Milky Way too, as well as the Andromeda and the Triangulum galaxy. Wow, a lot of galaxies are going to collide with the Milky Way and Andromeda, even the Triangulum galaxy. Both the Large Magellanic and Small Magellanic have star-forming regions, and the Large Magellan Cloud was at the site of the spectacular. If you guys don't know this, it's okay. I'm not teaching you about it, but there was a supernova explosion back in 1987. Again, it was only visible in South America. So, no North America, which is right here. I know. Well, I live in the northern hemisphere, so that means North America is where I live. Alright? Not Canada, alright? I am not doing Canada. Well, in fact, maybe I'll go to Canada when I'm older to go see the Northern Lights. We'll talk about that when we get to Season 4, which will be in a little while. Alright? Understand, guys? We're going to be talking about that in a little while. Now, okay, so, back to business again. The Large Magellan Cloud is irregular barred. Its diameter, remember diameter? It's about 14,000 light years, so not a lot. Nowhere near a lot. As the other galaxies we just talked about in the previous episodes. If y'all check that out, go to my channel. The mass, however, has about 10 billion solar masses. That's a lot. You know, all galaxies in space should hold up to a lot of mass. Lots of mass. Math is important in space, so if you're like me, I love science. So understand that. Alright, so now a group, well, it's also in the local group, but I don't know what is also in the group. Well, okay, now we go on to the smaller one, or the teeny tiny one. Well, it's about 50% or half of the diameter, 10,000 light years. However, it is a dwarf galaxy. Mass is about 6.5 billion solar masses. So, 6.5 billion? That's some type of difference, but not exactly half. So, you might say that is not a half of a difference. Just maybe a little bit, like 40% or 35, 45, I don't know. However, the group, it's also in the local group. So now, the Magellan clouds last about 163,000 light years from Earth. That's a lot of light years. In fact, an astronomer, not an astronomer, a physicist can probably explain the formula of the light years. If you want to compare it to miles, you're going to have to be smart in math in order to find that out. Very smart. Like, I don't even know about the formula of the answer to 1 light year from Earth. But I bet I'll learn that in the future. Just trust me. Its companion is about 200,000 light years away. So, yeah, that's a little bit of a difference. See, now, the small Magellan lies about 37,000 away from the large one. If it became close, then it'll just go in the Milky Way. Okay, so, for many years, astronomers thought the Magellan clouds orbited the Milky Way. Recently, measurements may prove that they have been moving too fast for that. Alright, so it may be moving too fast. Not too slow, too fast. Okay, so the Magellan clouds are rich in gas, meaning that they have a higher portion of their mass as gas. They also have less portion of their mass bound up in metallic elements. Examples of metallic elements, let's see, gold, silver, anything that's metal will probably work. So, the Magellan clouds also have both of their shapes distorted by gravitational interactions with the Milky Way. As these galaxies pass near the Milky Way, however, their gravitational pull also mishapes the outer bars of our galaxy. Not any other galaxy, just our galaxy, what we'll talk about today, the Magellan clouds. Recent studies of the small one indicate that it may be a former single galaxy split into 2 remnants. So it's split up into half. The other one is still in space somewhere. But gravitational interactions with the large Magellan cloud may have broken that galaxy apart. And actually, I made a little mistake, guys. Actually, the galaxy was broken apart, large and small. So that's how the Magellan clouds had happened. The large one contains a highly active star-birth region called the Tarantula Nebula. Now, this may seem funny, but the nebula is actually named after a spider. Why would they ever name it after a spider? I am not sure why would they ever do that. Yes, I'm not sure, but guess what? I'm having fear with spiders. What is it that spider phobia? I'm not sure exactly, but... Well, I don't know a lot of phobias, except for acrophobia, or fear of heights. Now, let's get back to business once again. Well, however, what I was returned to is, it was a larger cloud of gas and dust. And its high rate of star formation may be caused by compression of interstellar gas and dust by the collision of the cloud with the interstellar medium. The 1987 explosion was not far from this region, however, so, well, not very, very far, just a little bit close. Well, guys, that's all I've got today. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about the Pinwheel Galaxy, the next one in the Galaxy series. And right before I end this video, I'm going to be... Let's see if I'm right. If I'm right. Well, yeah, I think I am right, actually. The Magellan Clouds, like I said, is named after the famous explorer named Ferdinand Magellan. Alright, guys. Right before I end this video, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace out.